Hey guys, it's Wes, Highland Campus Pastor, and I'm here today to show you how to use the Strong Challenge website. For those of you maybe who are not signed up for a community group but still want to engage with the Strong Challenge beyond Sunday morning and really grow these habits and practices to be a part of your life, or maybe you're in a community group and they're not doing the Strong Challenge but you still want to try some of that material, you can do that online. Or maybe you're just like one of those people that is like me and hates journaling, physically, but if you did it online, it might be easier for you, or doing stuff online is easier for you. Then this is a great resource to help you along as well. And so I'm going to show you how to use it today. So taking a look at the computer, here's how it works. You'll head to www.strongchallenge.com and you'll arrive at a page that looks a lot like this one here. So there are a couple ways you can sign in. There are two options actually. You can create a email address and password and that whole route. And sign up that way if you should so choose. You can also connect with Facebook, which is the option I'll use here. And so I've already done this before, so it'll just log me right in. If you haven't, it'll just ask you like, hey, is it okay if Facebook does this or whatever? It won't like post tons of stuff, so it's an easy way to sign in. And once you sign in, you'll get to a page that looks like this. And so the whole point of the Strong Challenge is this, is that each week there are cards or challenges here that'll help you engage with each one of these practices that we're talking about on the weekend. So for instance, we just finished up the play week, so there you see that here. Next week we'll talk about prayer and then study and so on and so forth. So there are 5 different disciplines we're talking about. And the Strong Challenge consists of going to a weekend service. Hopefully you're a part of a community group where you can talk about it. But definitely a huge part of this is doing these challenges. And our challenge to you is to do 5 of these 9 challenges for each of the weeks. You can pick which ones you want to do. They take like somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes a day, depending on which one you do. And but they're intended to help you grow with each of these disciplines or each of these practices. So like for instance, today when I woke up, I did the Be Grateful Challenge. And so if you click on that, it'll show you a little description of it. So here it said, make a list in your journal of at least 10 things for which you're grateful, whether it's a vintage motorcycle or your mom's hugs. Write a 1-line thank you note to God for each of these sweet blessings. And so I did that challenge today. And here's the whole thing is you'll view the challenge and then you'll do it. And sometimes I'll just be like journaling something. Sometimes that'll be something that you do during the day, however that works. And then when you finish the challenge, you're actually going to want to go to the bottom and you'll add a journal entry. And you can type, write about your experience with that. Like the one I just showed you there actually asks you to journal about a few different things. You can do that. But however that looks, we want to ask you to go ahead and just record how that challenge went for you. How did it make you feel? That kind of stuff. You can actually make it even public. There are other people across the nation that are doing the Strong Challenge, and so you can kind of let them see in on your journey together. So you can see right here is the challenge I did this morning, and just my thoughts from that. And you can even go back and view, the previous challenge and all that stuff. You can see journal entries from others who are doing the Strong Challenge as well. Kind of see how all that works. It'll show you when you did it, what the challenge was, all that good stuff. So that's really cool. When you finish the challenge as well, one of the things you can do is rate how much you liked it. So some of them you might be like, oh my gosh, that was amazing, and you give it a 5. Some of them you might be, oh my gosh, I hated it, and you give it a 1, and that's okay. God still loves you. Today I did it, and I gave it a 4. I thought that was a really cool thing to do. And then when you finish your challenge for that day, you're done. And then you do the same thing next day and so on and so forth for all the challenges. Each week also has a family challenge. So there's actually a challenge that you can do together as a family if you wanted to do that. And that's a really cool way to engage with the Strong Challenge as well. But overall, we really just want to encourage you to do these challenges. They're going to help you engage with the stuff we're talking about and help you grow strong. You're going to be able to face the difficulties of life. You're going to experience the fullest joys the with God life has to offer. And you'll be able to live above the daily grind and be used by God to change lives. So get going. Sign up. Do the Strong Challenge online. It's a really cool opportunity for you to cultivate your relationship with Jesus. Thanks, guys.